Warning, this video may contain graphic content such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Unfortunately, YouTube won't allow that, so we'll try what we can. Please be over 18 to view this video, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Endlessly searching for an original sin.
Hey guys, and welcome to Sinfully Fun Games. Our first game for today is Pantsu Hunter. So yes, this game is one that was on Kickstarter. We're gonna go with our usual, which is Anon. So this game is getting very popular because of the fact it has a certain look to it that I absolutely adore, and I think a lot of people do. So we'll see why in just a moment. Let's do the prologue. My name is Anon. I live in a large city inhabited by many lonely souls. People don't have time to rest. Most are single and there is no love. The only ones who can still live a more or less serene life are children and students. They're happy, but even in high school, everyone is busy preparing for admissions to university and institutes. Some will attend college and some won't study at all, since they don't see a point. Although I didn't want to spend too much time studying, I realized not going to university is too irresponsible and would upset my parents. So I signed up for this slavery. The university was in another city, so I moved from my parents' house and ended up all alone in a huge city. This new page in my life told me everything was just about to begin. I switched from one part-time job to another, from a seller to a loader or a delivery man. Once I got hired to do preparations at a small cafe near my apartment, but they fired me because I suffer from deformed legs. In other words, it's not easy to rent an apartment and live alone. After a couple of years of working random jobs, I'd mastered many professions, and as a result, I established myself a jack of all trades. At each job, it was easy to meet new people. I had no problems communicating, so I started working for everyone, helping anyone for payment. I'd help one person, and then they'd mention me to others, and so on to infinity. No one has ever been disappointed in me. In the end, I left all official part-time jobs and had lots of free time, which I decided to spend on most important things. The search for true love. I decided to find one I'd like to live with until the end of my sweet days. But unfortunately, I'm out of luck in love. With each girl, sooner or later, there were misunderstandings, no trust. We remained strangers, as if the last puzzle piece was missing. No, nothing can fall into place. So yeah, you guys are starting to see the artwork and why it's gotten kind of famous. After countless relationships, I realized a lot can be said about girls based on, strangely enough, their panties. I know it's surprising, but this is the lost piece. Maybe guys are the same, but I haven't checked yet. At first, I had doubts about my theory. Had to take each pair home to carefully analyze. In truth, it was much easier to take them than return them. I didn't want to mar my impeccable reputation as a jack of all trades, so I had to schedule a return visit and quietly return the panties to their place before they noticed the loss. Slowly, I began to confirm my theory. Dreamy, bright, frank, simple, with teddy bears. All these panties accurately characterize their owners. Sometimes, though, I still have to analyze closely. White panties can indicate a girl is simple and doesn't care what's under her clothes. Maybe she's afraid to stand out, or perhaps she just loves the minimum amount of detail. Therefore, to complete the picture, I need to find and analyze as many panties as possible. I believe in my theory, and one day it will find me eternal love. So that was just the prologue. Let's jump on into the first girl. So, you see there are a whole mess of different endings. There's a whole mess of different panties, and there's a true ending. Now, if I do this, maybe I'll try to get all of the endings, including the true ending, but you can see very well now by the art, this is done in a very 90s to 80s style anime. And I personally like that style, and I think a lot of people miss it. I think that's actually the developer right up there. My client usually didn't contact me directly. They contact me through a friend, and I would usually wait until the last moment to get back with them. It was a bit straining, but I still earned the reputation and made connections, including girls, which increased the chances of finding my true love. Among all of them, a girl named Haruka was the first to directly contact me. She seemed like a very cute, rustic girl, but also bright and sociable. Not to mention her nice body. Why was someone like her interested in me? Moreover, we studied in different facilities, but she managed to find out almost everything about me. Even when I was going home, in spite of my handsome appearance, this was the first time I felt true attention. Maybe it would have scared some, but it was truly pleasant for me. As it turned out, Haruka's VHS recorder broke down. She couldn't explain the problem, so we agreed I would visit that weekend. It was a great chance to get to know her better through her panties, of course. Well, let's try to beat the Pantsu Hunter. Information. Press Z to skip the text. Press C to highlight active items. Can I actually pause? Well, here I am. Let's get started. Hi. I was waiting for you, Anon. Wow, what a beauty. A gorgeous woman like her should certainly have some nice panties. Hello.
You look kinda cute in everyday clothes.
Oh, I actually didn't know this had audio. What about my clothes?
Nothing.
Hold
I'm
on.
just teasing.
I'm gonna check something. Oh, can you tell this was an indie game? Okay. How do I get out of this? So we had our first crash, so I'll be right back. And now we're back.
You know, I think you're wasting my time here. I'll find someone else to help me.
I just wanted to show what happens if you pick that other one. So that was a bad ending. The grubby. Before trying to get your way into a girl's panties, you need to find the best way to approach her. So you can't change the music. Oh wow, I actually didn't think they were allowed to put Sailor Moon images in the background there. So let's get past this.
Nothing. I'm just teasing. I was just wondering if you could fix the video recorder. I have a screwdriver here if you need it. I was watching a movie and it suddenly broke. I have no idea why. I can't fix things myself, so I thought...
No problem, I'll do anything for a gorgeous woman like you. Do you mind if I wash my hands before I get started?
Of course. The door is right there.
So one of the big things I'd like to say is I do kind of hope they actually end up making it to where you can change the volume of the music versus the mud. It's a strange stain for such a clean girl. I didn't come here to clean mirrors. Wow. Looks like there's some really nice panties in here. How do I get them out? A yellow bucket? Wonder why she'd need something like this. So there is something funny I remember that you could do in the original demo for this game. Is that a plant? I have no idea what type of plant it is. Bonsai, maybe? That's an unusual place for a plant. It looks really withered. Someone hasn't watered it in a long time. We unlocked a new scene. Oh no. Didn't wash my hands. I can only take the panties with clean hands. Poor plant. Does a landlady not bother to water you? How many detergents are here? Ugh, the smell of these chemicals is making me sick. quarter to unplug the machine. Maybe I could turn off the washing machine? Oh shit, it's so dark. The darkness. You stumbled and hit your head on the edge of the washing machine. It was impossible to survive. It's absolutely pitch dark. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you a small bit of Panty Hunter. So if you guys do want to see more of this game, I don't mind doing a full Let's Play of it. But let's see our scene, shall we? Haruka repeatedly dialed the number. Only on the 5th try did a lazy voice bother to answer. What? Hiroshi. The name fell from her tongue like petals from a cherry blossom. Eyes worried. Your sister said you got back 3 days ago, but you never called me. Yeah, well, you want to guess why? Haruka tightened her grip on the phone as her heart tightened, not wanting to think of the worst. Are you busy? I have the flower you asked me to care for. I could bring it, but... Just trash it, and while you do, get lost yourself, Hiroshi replied. Her voice trembled as her eyes teared. She could barely speak around the grief in her throat. Weren't you even going to tell me? Couldn't you just call me and say it was over? How could you just forget about me? About us? Okay, since you can't take a hint, Hiroshi snapped angrily. Get over it! Listening to the harsh, empty dial tone, Haruka let the phone fall to the floor. Her heart broken, Haruka tried to walk, but her legs crumpled beneath her, and she slid down to the floor. Tears spilled from her eyes as the grief overwhelmed her. Tears filled her eyes as she sobbed in grief. To her right, on a low table, sat a dark pot with a single white flower reaching for the sunshine. All these days she had regularly watered and admired the bright petals, but now she could almost barely stand to look at it, wanting to throw it in the trash, just like he'd told her to do. But it's not the flower's fault, she whispered. It's yours. 3 days later, the flower still stood, with its bright white petals shining in the sun. At times, Haruka would glance at the flower, but the memories of Hiroshi's words still hurt. She still needed the time to heal her wounds and recover, which in fact it did as time passed. The flower continued to grow and gotten strong and tall. Now, when she saw the flower, which was almost as tall as she was, she had forgotten all about him, and strangely enough she realized she could understand Hiroshi's a little pain. Pain she discovered was only temporary, and forgetting what was once so important was so simple. Love, once so bright, could so easily be forgotten, and the wounds, once so deep from the hurt, could also fully heal. Well, guys, as you can see, each one has 3 secrets. So we found the first one for the first girl, and if you guys want to see more of this, you know what to do. And I'll see you in just a moment for another game. Hey guys, welcome to the next and final game for this week's Sinfully Fun Games. Naruto Family Vacation. I don't want to know. Is it not me? Oh, no. We have a problem. There we go. Screenshot, hide interface. Okay. Konoha. Village burning with fire that burns in the hearts of those who live in it. The village survived a lot. Attack of the monster nine-tailed. Even complete destruction. That was just Tuesday. Great village Konoha. Yeah. My home. What the fuck is that? Home? Happy Omo. That's really, I have no idea. Learn the background? Nope. Don't care. My dreams came true. I am at the Hokage post. The village lives in complete peace. I have a wife, children. I am happy. There are always a lot of things at the Hokage post. I haven't even come home on time for a long time. I forgot about the birthdays of my children. In general, I was not the best father. But now I took a vacation for a week and correct all my mistakes. You guys have been sending me the best games ever, you know that? Need to go home to please the family. I'll bet. Here he is, my house. Oh, thank you to the person that sent this. No one. Maybe everyone went about their business? I'll go. I walk a little down... I can do this. I'll go. I walk a little bit down the street. Maybe I can meet someone? Walking down the street, the villagers gave me lots of gifts. Who the fuck is that next to him? We'll have to carry them home. Passing by the Konoha police station, I noticed Sakura walking towards me. Hi, Sakura. Hi, Naruto. No, that's not the voice I'm gonna give it. Hi, Naruto. I see the villagers have already wrapped you with gifts. What? Translations are fun. Yes, there is a bit. Now I bring it all home. Can I keep you company? Yes, of course. I'm not against the company in the form of you. Okay. While Sakura and I went to the house to take the gifts, we managed to talk about our childhood. While we were talking to her, time passed unnoticed, and we were already at my house. Thank you for your company, Sakura. My daughter, Sarada, is walking with your son, and my husband, Sasuke, is always looking for new threats that could harm the world. Alright, come in for tea. Sakura, since you're not busy, do you want to come visit me for a cup of tea? Of course! I don't mind drinking more than just a cup of tea, she said with a slight smirk. Come on then. Good. Are we gonna bang her? I'll go put the gifts and you still sit back. No problem. I left the gifts upstairs in my office and went back to Sakura. In the corridor, it was not. Probably in the kitchen puts the kettle. I love translations. Naruto, are you okay? What was that? But, yeah, everything is in order, just thinking. Good. Listen, Naruto, I just remembered that Miss Tsunade asked me to come to her today, so I have to leave now. Oh, yeah, sure, good. Then let's go. I take you to the courtyard. Let's go. This is interesting. Thanks again for taking me to my house. I was very pleased to talk with you. No problem. I was also pleased to remember moments from childhood. Bye, Naruto. Bye, Sakura. I went into the house to go to drink tea, but then the doorbell rang. The door opened. Behind her was my family. Naruto, are you home? What the fuck is with that shitty artwork? Is that actually from the animation? Yes, I took a week off to be with you. Recently, I began to notice that I completely forgot about you. It's okay, I've been begging the mailman. Danny, will you be with us for a week? Yes, where did you get? Disappear as usual. Even vacation does not hurt. Boruto is constantly offended at me, due to the... God, I love translations. Boruto is constantly offended at me due to the fact that I am always at work and almost do not give them time. It will be necessary to establish relations with him during this time. Are we gonna bang our son? I promise you. Oh, honey, he's not your son. He's the mailman's. Hooray, Daddy will always be there. Yeah, that's not famous last words in an anime that means your dad's gonna get killed in the next scene. Do not stand on the threshold. Let's go to the kitchen and eat. Okay, honey. I don't even know what I'm playing. After going into the kitchen, everyone sat down at the table. I took the cake I got from my fans. By the smile of Himawari, it is clear that she is happy to see the whole family in the collection. I mean, sure, I guess you could collect your family if you want. Honestly, I am also very happy. I wish it lasted more than a week. I feel a familiar chakra. I open the door. Hey, look, it's an emo! It's an emo! Sasuke, why are you pink? Hello, hi Naruto. Sasuke, are you back in Konoha? I have to tell you about okay. I ain't gonna do that voice the entire time. I have to tell you about something important. You have to hear it. Let's go. Okay, no, you know what he needs? He needs the Snape voice. No, he doesn't get the Snape voice. But I can't leave my family. Believe me, this is for their own good. I don't know why that voice is making me laugh so hard. Grr. I don't like all this already. I'm trying. Now we must warn everyone. They sat at the table, joyous. How not to want to spoil it all. I love whoever sent this to me. Say about your care. Boruto, Hawari, Hinata, Sasuke came to us with important news. I need to leave you for a while. Fucking course. Boruto rose with an angry face. He ran toward the corridor, but Hinata tried to stop him. Boruto, stop. What for? To see how my father leaves us again? No thanks. He's going for smokes. We know we're never going to see him again. But Boruto... Boruto turned around and went out into the corridor. Steps could be heard that he went up to his room. Okay, Hinata turned to me. Naruto, go. I'll calm him down. Good, Hinata. Thank you for understanding me. I returned to Sasuke. I'm ready. We need a place in which no one bothers us. My office is the residence of the Hokage. Come down. Okay. We hit the road. Sasuke and I went into the office. I immediately stood up from my usual place. Sasuke handed me some scrolls and looked like he just went through PTSD. I found this scroll in the temple, which was covered with statues of naked women and men. That's not the voice I meant to do, but I'm keeping it. In this scroll, it is written that today, the whole world will drown in debauchery and lust. Okay. I'm okay with this. Let's call it a corruption technique. And it'll stop only when every girl on Earth will experience 10 orgasms. Oh, I can see why this was sent to me. Before I come to you, I learned from scientists how long it would take. And how much? Given all the debauchery and lust, it'll take 7 days. I even crouched in shock. Damn, this is all my vacation, damn squirrel. I understood. Oh yes, I almost forgot to say, the most important thing, this scroll does not work for us, and further. What? If a girl gets an orgasm from a person in which the sage of the sixth paths chakra flows, she will completely get rid of this technique. So these people are you and me? Right. Oh, Sasuke, thanks for warning me. It's my duty. By the way, I'll stay in the village for this week. Good news. Bye, Naruto. Yeah, good luck with that. Not the best news. With that, guys, we are going to call it here. Again, if you want to try this for yourself, this is called Naruto Family Vacation. I love the games I've been sent, and if you want to request some games or send me some games, you can always do that, and I'll see you guys next time. See you next time for Sinfully Fun Games. Bye.